Are you tired of letting your emotions get the best of you? Do you wish you could control your reactions better? Well, you've come to the right place. Hey, and welcome to our channel. Today, we're talking about how to control our emotions. We've all had moments where our emotions took over, but we can learn to manage them better. By mastering our emotions, we can improve our relationships and boost our confidence. So, if you're ready to take control of your emotions, keep watching. Number 1. Identifying emotional triggers. One of the first steps in controlling our emotions is identifying what triggers them. Whether it's a certain person, situation, or event, understanding what sets us off can help us prepare and plan ahead. To identify our emotional triggers, we can start by reflecting on past experiences and noticing patterns. Once we've identified our emotional triggers, what can we do to stay calm and composed? That leads us to our next tip. Number 2. Take a few deep breaths. When we feel our emotions starting to escalate, taking a few deep breaths can help us slow down and gain control. Deep breathing sends a signal to our brain to relax, reducing our heart rate and calming our nerves. To practice deep breathing, we can take slow, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Of course, not all situations can be resolved with deep breathing alone. What if we need to express our emotions and communicate with others? Number 3. Don't bottle up strong feelings. Holding in our emotions can lead to stress, anxiety, and even physical health issues. It's important to find healthy ways to express our feelings and communicate with those around us. This can include journaling, talking to a friend, or seeking professional help if needed. When we do communicate with others, the language we use can also play a big role in how our emotions are received. Number 4. Use I statements instead of you. When we use you statements, it can feel like we're blaming or attacking the other person. Using I statements instead can help us communicate our emotions in a way that feels more constructive and less confrontational. For example, instead of saying, "You're always so selfish," we could say, "I feel hurt when you don't listen to me." While it's important to communicate effectively, how we communicate is just as important as what we say. Number 5. Don't raise your voice. Yelling or raising our voices can escalate a situation and make it more difficult to resolve. Instead, we can practice speaking calmly and assertively. This can involve using a firm tone of voice and maintaining eye contact. Sometimes our emotions can also lead us to make assumptions or jump to conclusions. So, in addition to keeping a calm tone, it's important to make sure we're not jumping to conclusions too quickly. Number 6. Avoid making assumptions. Assuming we know what someone else is thinking or feeling can lead to misunderstandings and hurt feelings. Instead, we can practice asking questions and seeking clarification. This can help us better understand the other person's perspective and avoid unnecessary conflict. Another important aspect of emotional control is empathy. Number 7. Empathize. Empathy involves putting ourselves in someone else's shoes and understanding how they feel. When we practice empathy, we can communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships. To practice empathy, we can try actively listening, asking open-ended questions, and acknowledging the other person's emotions. Even with all these techniques, sometimes we still need a break to cool down and gather our thoughts. Number 8. Take a timeout. When we feel overwhelmed or out of control, taking a break can be a powerful tool. This can involve stepping away from a situation for a few minutes, engaging in a calming activity, or simply taking a few deep breaths. Finally, one of the most effective ways to control our emotions is by practicing mindfulness. Number 9. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves staying present and aware of our thoughts and emotions at the moment. By practicing mindfulness, we can learn to observe our emotions without judgment and respond in ways that align with our values and goals. To practice mindfulness, we can try techniques such as meditation, body scanning, or mindful breathing. Thanks for watching. We hope you found these tips on how to control your emotions helpful. If you have any other tips or techniques that have worked for you, please share them in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more helpful content like this.